Previously on the inventory.
Hey, what the hey is going on out there?
You're not allowed in here. What are you doing with my equipment?
Just who are you? What's going on?
I'm Agent Frost from Smile. Smile, Special Media Investigation and Law Enforcement. From here on out, KPNY and all of Brony-related broadcasts are under my jurisdiction. In fact, it is within my power to shut down this entire station if I feel it is necessary.
We just don't have the numbers to fight back. And ever since Cover Story was forced to leave, morale has really gone down.
Cover Story would continue to fight for the truth no matter what. We've got to keep going.
Hardcover's reaction may have been justified, but it was a terrible lapse in judgment.
Oh, and speaking of which, I came here to talk to you in regards to your hardcover. Until further notice, he will not be permitted to broadcast live on the air.
This is an outrage. Agent Thrust, I protest.
Good. Please do. Go ahead. I'd be more than happy to fire you and send you back to the streets from where you came from. Your new job is to do what I tell you. That's your new destiny. Get used to it.
I need your help writing a letter.
Now then, let's see what you've got written so far.
Do you have to see the letter?
How do you expect me to help you articulate yourself if I refuse to see your current progress?
But it's supposed to be a secret. You have to promise not to speak a word to this at any pony.
Oh my. Yes, I can see now why you wouldn't want any pony knowing about this. Sunshine, you know you are taking a mighty big risk.
I know, but I have to do this. I would never forgive myself if I stayed quiet.
And now for the continuation of the inventory on KPNY.
Made in the recording booth. Now to find a place to hide this box for a few hours. Keeping the sound in would be obvious, but maybe in Eric's office? No, Agent Hardy would find it better. Maybe if I levitated onto the...
Sound effects, what are you doing?
Bad pony, don't eat my apples!
Sound effects, it's just me.
You just transformed into a sunbat!
What? I'm not a vampire. What's up with you?
Then why are we just following you to the ceiling?
Adjusting the light fixture. Another one of Smile's stupid rules. If we don't keep consistent ambient light level, we get fined. What? So, why are you dragging around a big cardboard box?
What box? Oh, you mean this box? This box. This is my newest and greatest invention. Yeah, that's right, an invention, yeah.
An invention, huh? What does it do?
It primarily does stuff. Super secret sciencey stuff. Most of it's too difficult to explain, though.
Did your invention just sneeze?
Oh no, that was me. I accidentally inhaled some pepper. Achoo. See? I'm coming down with a, bad case of the blue flu as well. It's a really bad coupling syndrome there. See, my coat's already changed color as well.
Sound effects, you're always blue.
I must be sicker than I thought then.
Okay, just what is going on?
Sonny, no, wait.
Hey, Sonny.
Hardcover? Sound effects, just what do you think you're doing? He's suspended. If Agent Rocket Thrust sees this, he'll go ballistic. We may all lose our jobs.
But it's so unfair. Artie has gotten this place so shaken up that every pony is afraid to even breathe. We have to fight back.
And what does smuggling hardcover back into the building accomplish?
Well, I was thinking that during the broadcast, I could sneak behind RT and knock him out with my book.
Oh, great. So now not only will we get fired, but we'll be arrested on top of that. You two need to get out of here before...
That better not be an unauthorized discussion within 30 feet of an active recording equipment that I hear in there.
Quick, close the box!
Get your head in there, come on!
Would you be quiet?
Now, what exactly is going on in here?
Oh, hello, Agent Thrust. We were talking about how we can't wait for another normal law-abiding broadcast.
Yup, totally. No suspicious behavior going on today. Nope, sir. Ow, my ribs.
So, what's in the box?
A magical rainbow.
Just odds and ends to keep the cutie at optimal efficiency. Just standard maintenance.
I'll have to verify the contents of the contraband.
No, I mean, that won't be necessary, Agent Thrust. All this equipment has already been verified by Boss Pony.
Then where is the certificate of verification of written in triplicate?
Oh, right. I left it at Airway's office. I'm just so forgetful these days, silly me. Just come with me and I'll show you.
Oh, well, very well. But that box must remain unopened till I return. Few?
Few can go on ahead. I'll be right behind you. Now get rid of him.
Right then, to the roof.
I meant take him home.
Aww.
But it's hard to breathe in here.
Now!
Yes, ma'am.
The most earnest salutations to you, every pony and brony. You are listening to the Inventory on KPNY Radio, the most cultured and refined program in all of Equestria. I am the prestigious Fairytail, and today
And what do you think you're doing?
introducing the show, naturally. Now, if you would please refrain from interrupting me.
Excuse me, who died and made you host of this program?
Well, seeing as how you've been negligent in your duties to give proper introductions as of late, I figured I was the perfect opportunity to try my hoof at it.
You know what? Keep dreaming. Now then, about your presentation today.
Ah, yes. I have a real crackerjack of a musician for you today.
What? You're presenting a musician? Are you sure you're alright, Fairytail?
What's the big deal here? I'm the music, Tony.
The peanut gallery can be quiet now, thank you. You see, it all started with my latest visit to the Grand Canterlot Concert Hall, where I had the privilege
Oh
of...
dear, is this really necessary?
How rude! Never interrupt an intellectual whilst they are reminiscing. Now then, as I was saying, I had the privilege of seeing the Canterlot Philharmonic Orchestra headlined by this most sophisticated cellist. Their symphonies moved me to tears. It was the most emotionally exquisite composition I had ever heard in my life. Ah, the perfection.
You're joking, right? You and your good music that came up and bit you.
How does that even begin to make sense?
To us, real music lovers, it makes perfect sense.
Guys, can we, focus on the presentation, please?
Real music? The ear-shattering defecations of an over-amplified bass is not real music.
Don't go dissing the wubs.
Electronic music isn't even made with real instruments.
Hey, that's enough! Fairytail, could you please just start talking about the brony you wish to present?
He started it.
I don't care, just get back to work.
Very well. Today's featured musician is one EveningStar. As you may have surmised from my anecdote, he is in fact an orchestral composer. To demonstrate his music, I present to you a composition entitled Friendship is Magic. Sound effects, if you would be so kind.
Hold on. Something isn't right here.
Play the song.
Fine, fine.
Wait a second. Hold on. Wasn't that... I swear something about that piece sounded awfully familiar.
Yes, I suspect you will find many familiar-sounding motifs in this song. It is an orchestral arrangement of a medley of well-known equestrian folk songs. Our traditional music has become well-known enough to the bronies that they have adopted them into their own musical styles.
Well, Ponyville itself is quite a musical little town, as much as we don't like to admit it. Seems like every day some pony is bursting out into some random song or another. Hardcover tried it once, right outside the window maker's shop. I think he's still in debt.
Now then, for EveningStar's next orchestral arrangement.
Hold it right there. I can't let you do that, Mr. Tail.
Excuse me?
Like I said, I am the music pony around here. I have listened to just about every Brony musician out there, so I have to know all about EveningStar as well. And I'll have you know he doesn't just do orchestral, he's also an electronic artist.
Yes, I suppose he has dabbled in that field somewhat, but so what? I'm here only to expose his true talent.
I don't think so.
Oh, not this again. Listen, guys, can we just please...
Check this out, every pony. Now that is what I call music. Instead of putting you to sleep, it actually makes you feel something, like music is supposed to do.
You have absolutely no respect for the classical arts.
And you're a stuffy McStick in the mud. Move over, let me lay it down for you.
Wait, what exactly are you gonna...
Inflatable autopilot engaged. Jacques, I'm going in.
Oh no.
You're
He's
so
climbing
rusty
through the
up.
window.
Sound effects, what in blazes do you think you're doing? You're gonna break something!
No, it's good. I'm almost through. There we go. Now, sorry.
Oh, how rude!
Okay, so that song was called Sunstorm. It's a song inspired by Princess Celestia, and as you can see, it's just as good as any traditional music. It's fast-paced but not heavy, which makes the song sound fluid and natural, like you're galloping at top speed through a field or by a river. This is a perfect example of the kind of range of electronic music can have. Sure, you have heavy club music and house that you can dance to, but you have works like EveningStar delivers, which is just as diverse and entertaining as any popular title.
I admit, I do really like it. I suppose credit has to be given to EveningStar to be able to produce such varying tracks and still maintain that level of quality.
But where is the emotion? The attention to detail, to discerning the exact perfect combination of instrument and note, the devotion to musical theory.
You think electronics doesn't have emotion? Music theory doesn't just apply to orchestral, you know. The same intricacies can be applied to synthesized sounds as well. Making sure you have the pitch, tone, tempo, reverberation, it all applies. And you don't need an ensemble to do it.
Guys, seriously, this is enough.
Electronic is plebeian.
Orchestral is boring.
Stop
Only
it,
because
stop
you
it,
don't
stop
have a
it,
refined
stop
enough
it.
ear.
I don't have
Stop
to hear
it.
that for some filthy
Guys,
casual.
please
What,
stop
you
it.
think
Oh,
it's part of some kind
Looks
of
like we're gonna have to take a
electro
commercial break while I sort
Indeed,
these
it
two
is.
out.
It's
We'll be
such a
right
good-
back.
haven't even
Sound
gotten to
effects,
the
sound
point.
effects,
Hey,
cuts,
don't
cuts.
smells of hay.
Die!
Hey, sweet apple lickers. Promising to meet your apple product delivery needs, no matter what insanely dangerous environment you live in. Whether it be across the fire-spewing swamps or the very plains of Tarsus itself, we will take on any delivery, no matter how death-defying it is.
This is a KPNY public service announcement. Ponyville would like to remind every pony that despite the fact that the recently coordinated Princess Twilight Sparkle resides within Golden Oaks Library, it is still a public library. Any pony is still allowed to go inside whenever they want and read some books. No special permission is required. Then again, it's not like any pony really used it before either.
This is your local news at KPNY, and I'm your local correspondent's press release. Tonight, we have a behind-the-scenes pony-to-pony interview with the famous Trenderhoof, where he reflects on his recent visit to Ponyville and the mare that became the apple of his eye. Details at 11. I'm press release. And that, in its entirety, is the history of the classical lunar movement which paved the way for the Candelar Renaissance.
I can't tie the screws to that.
Make it stop, make it stop. Sound effects, the timer in the booth has stopped. We're back on air. Now could you please return to the sound booth?
Not until I convince old Snorzart here that electronic music is equally as awesome as any other kind of music.
That's like saying a 140-character blurb is comparable to a book.
Whoa. Whoa, wait. Hold on here, that just gave me the most amazing idea.
Whatever it is, it can wait. Let's focus. We're supposed to be talking about the Brony musician EveningStar, remember?
Right you are, Airwaves, perceptive as usual. And I suggest we listen to another one of his great sophisticated arrangements.
Nice try. Whenever we're listening to anything, it's going to be one of his many chill tracks.
You have both already proven that he's a talented artist, creating both beautiful orchestral as well as entertaining electronic music. He obviously sees the merit in both genres. Why can't you do the same?
Oh, I see the merit in classical music when I want to take a nap.
I have absolutely no desire to enjoy something so juvenile.
I never said you had to like it or enjoy it, but that doesn't mean that no pony else is allowed to like it. Just like how not every pony enjoys the same type of book, you typically don't like comedy or romance, yet you respect hardcovers tastes.
That's entirely different.
How?
Well, it just is.
And the same goes to you, sound effects. Consider all the different types of music you have chosen to play on the show and during the break. I know for a fact you're really not that close-minded.
Well, you pushed my buttons.
Sound effects.
Alright.
My dearest apologies.
Mean it.
I'm sorry.
Fairytail.
Yes, fine. I apologize as well.
This time a little less condescending.
I'm sorry.
Good. Now then, why don't you two try to find a song by EveningStar that you both enjoy?
Now that you mention it, there is this one song.
Which one are you referencing?
Aloe and Lotus.
Oh yes, I know that one. That song's awesome. Hold on, I'll hop back in my booth and cue it up. I need a second. I need to climb back over onto this thingy.
Sound effects.
The other way.
Seriously,
Oh boy, here I
use
go.
use the door. At least use your.
You're such a killjoy.
As you can clearly hear, this song is heavily inspired by traditional Eastern sounds.
However, while it does have that unmistakable Oriental style, EveningStar fuses it with chill music and a strong, steady drum beat and a rhythmic harmony.
The added New Age influences do not interfere or take away from the song's traditional roots.
Nor does the electronic ambiance clash with the song's serenity. The fusion style merges the two elements perfectly in a song that is both emotionally driven and relaxing.
There now. Ah, was that so hard? See? You two have a lot more in common than you originally thought.
Yeah, I guess we do. In fact, I have another great idea. Fairytail, you can come with me next time we go clubbing.
Not in your wildest dreams.
Just say goodnight, both of you.
Good night,
Good night, every pony.
This is Airwaves, signing off. Glad that finally smoothed out in the end. Just don't ever do that again. Do you got that sound effects?
Yes, one pony constantly interfering with my spotlight is enough.
All I did was give the presentation some much-needed oomph. You're welcome, by the way. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to let hardcover out of the storage closet. Water the petunias at home.
Yes, he certainly knows how to liven things up, doesn't he? Well, not like it truly matters. We're practically the only show left on KPNY. Even with our publicity and infamy, it's unlikely we'll be able to sustain the station. Soon no pony will be listening.
And it's all Smile's fault. Still, we just can't give up. We made a promise that we would keep talking about the bronies no matter what happened. We just have to keep fighting for them.
Mr. Waves, Agent Thrust to see you.
Yes, Artie. Agent Thrust. What can I do for you?
I have good news, Mr. Waves.
Oh, I bet he does.
Smile is pulling out of Ponyville.
What?
After the next broadcast of the inventory, my business will be concluded and I'll be able to leave.
You're going? Just like that?
Just like that.
That's fantastic news! But why just pack up and leave now?
Well, obviously there would be no point in hanging around an old radio station after it has been shut down.
Excuse me?
Shut down?
The next broadcast of the inventory will be KPNY's final broadcast, after which the station will be shut down permanently.
But why?
First of all, there is not enough funding for the station to sustain itself. And secondly, after reviewing my extensive reports, Smile has agreed that KPNY does not meet the equestrian broadcasting expectations and will have its broadcasting rights revoked.
Of all the dirty, rotten, no good...
Call me all the things you like, Airwaves, because before long, I'll be the only pony in Equestria who will hear them. Now then, I bid you all good evening. I look forward to your final broadcast.
What arrogance! He sees himself as being so magnanimous, but what he boils down to is nothing but a pompous bully.
What do we do now, Mr. Waves? You must have some idea. You always find a way to pull through. You come up with some brilliant plan that will fix everything, right? You have to.
I'm sorry, Sonny. But I honestly don't think there's anything left to do.
What about that promise of yours? Fighting to the bitter end.
We did make a promise, didn't we? Well, all right then. If we only have one broadcast left, then we'll just have to try to make it the best that KPNY's ever had. Because if KPNY's going down, and if we have to go down with the ship, we're gonna make sure as Celestia herself that we're gonna go out with a bang.